What's Ted doing?
Probably homesick. Closest thing he can find to a Dodge Ram.
Back home, if a team was playing poorly, we don't call them unlucky. What do we call them, Coach?
New York Jets.
Hi, Brett. Hi, Juno.
Hi,
you doing?
Jamal. How are you?
Pretty good. I really enjoyed, Ted Lasso is one of my favorite Apple TV Plus shows that they brought out on original. I was really glad to see season 2 being made and to have this sneak peek and talk to you guys. It's been a true pleasure. Juno, my first question is to you, Juno. We often see so many British actors that could pull off the American accent. Like I guess you could say code switching. I don't know if that actually counts as code switching, but how easy is that for you? I know that you lived in America a short period of time, but how easily can you go back from the Cockney or whatever to English American accent?
What, talk like Keely, like this?
Well, it's quite easy, I think, because she's fresh in my mind. But then talking back normal as Juno is, it's quite an easy switch, I suppose.
All right. Brett, it was an interesting story to find out that you, participated in a lot of the writing and for this character. When you was writing this character, was it you just trying to pitch the character, or did you see yourself as this character?
Yeah, no, we were. I was just a writer on the show, and we were. Well, I don't mean that. I mean, I was one of the writers. I wasn't there in any capacity as an actor, is what I meant.
And about when we were like writing episode 5, I think
it was like hitting me more and more. I was like, I really get Roy. I really understand him. I really think I could play him. But I knew no one was thinking of me for the part. And so then I was just like, oh, fuck it. And so on the last day, because I didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable, because it was awkward if I say in the writer's room, I think, I reckon, you know what I mean? Everyone just looks at you like,
don't make this awful. Now we have to see you every day and feel uncomfortable because we're not going to have you as Roy.
And so on the last day, I didn't tell anyone, I made a self-tape of like 5 scenes of Roy. And then I emailed when I left and I said,
I've had a really great time. I secretly think I could play Roy, but if this makes you uncomfortable or you're embarrassed, pretend you never got this email. I'll never ask you about it. And then you can, but if you're interested, I think I could play Roy. Here's a tape. And then they just couldn't be bothered to do any more looking. And so I got the part.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful for it.
Well, I think it's a really good match. I mean, he's age appropriate, financially appropriate. He's not shy.
I love that about him.
Totally.
Fucking hell.
Is there a problem?
Tell the truth. He's fine. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that. Most people are fine. It's not about him. It's about why the fuck you think he deserves you. You deserve someone that makes you feel like you've been struck by fucking lightning. Don't you dare settle for fine. Not that it's any of my business.
Do you have anybody in your life as brutally honest as Roy is? Is that character somebody that's familiar to you that would say whatever bluntly or not, sugarcoat anything?
I think the difference between me and Roy is one small difference, but it's quite a big difference, which is I've got that annoying gene that I care if people like me or not. You know what I mean? And if I could get rid of that, then I would just be Roy all day. So Roy is me with that gene removed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all.
But I think a lot of us feel that way, right? You'd love to be able to just talk to people like that.
Yeah, yeah. Juno, I was thinking about this banter, this dating app, and I'm thinking like that. It sounds like such a good idea. I mean, do you think that the dating apps, the way that they're built right now, are too superficial when you're looking at, body parts or whatever that people might be thinking to make their dating, or is it like just a variety of dating apps is what we need, and whatever fits, you fits you?
I've never been on a dating app. I personally have not experienced that.
I'm a big fan of meeting somebody in the flesh, and pheromones are a big thing, I think. But I do also think that brains are the biggest turn on of all. So the idea of something like banter, where it is about brains communicating, and Keely has a great language.
It's like a place where minds can go to undress, and I think that's a great sort of summary of
the idea of a dating app. But I also think in today's life and how we, getting up and existing, I think you've got to do what makes you happy. So if a dating app is one that you want to be looking at body parts, go forth and prosper. If you want to be exploring people's brains, go forth and prosper. You've got to
fall in love in your own way, But I do think the added pressure of the filters that can be added into, a picture on an iPhone and things now make people feel nervous about how they look, and creates more of a desperation for perfection that is just not achievable always, and can make people feel very small in their own skin. And I'm an actress. Without being on dating apps, I'm familiar with that, and the comparisons of wanting to be a certain size, and it can drive you crazy sometimes, and I think, so I do think that there is a real positive idea there of allowing yourself to fall in love
with somebody's brain. I guarantee you you will encounter a more fruitful, is it inappropriate to say sex life? I just think if you connect mentally, the actual physicality of a relationship is going to be another level.
Would you use the app? Would you use the app, Jamal?
Would I use it? I mean, you're gonna get me in trouble with my girlfriend, but I mean, I would.
Or would you recommend it then to friends that didn't have love?
I would. I thought it was a brilliant idea. It was something that I loved being unveiled in season 2, along with the rest of the storylines. Thank you for you guys' time. Can't wait to see the rest of season 2. Can't wait till the world gets to see it. And can't wait to talk to you guys again.
Thank you, Jamal. Nice to see you. Take care.
A really great shirt. It looks like a star constellation. I love it.
Thank
Good
you.
shirt.